Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the regular meeting of the City of Charlestown Board of Public Works. Today is November 15th and it's 9 a.m. We will begin, as is customary, with the statement of the Pledge of Allegiance, if you'll please join. Sorry.
Everybody cough, regular.
Okay, redo. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And you got choked up.
I did. I don't know where that one came from. We'll have our roll call. Ernie Thompson.
Here.
Lynn Mosier.
Here.
Let the record show Mayor Hodges is present, as well as Clerk Treasurer Donna Coomer and our City Attorney Perry McCollum. I have an agenda. I have a proposed edit to the agenda. I need to add 2 items that came in after the agenda had already gone out. One is, so item B under new business would be the Duke LED light program. And item C would be Hidden River Valley drainage issue. And with that amendment, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion from Ernie Thompson.
And I will second.
Seconded by Quinn Mosier. Any questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. We have our standing business, which includes our meeting minutes from our meeting on November 1st. Our current claims, I need to read in 2 claims that also came in after the period with which we could get them out, but need to be paid before that. One is for the regular cleaning services for the Arts Enrichment Center for Sterling Williams, and it's a total of $800 for, it's $200 each time, so this would be from November 6th, October 30th, October 23rd, and June 19th. Need to read those in, and need to read in remember we approved the Murder Mystery Dinner Theater. All the enrollments are in. We're up to 90 participants on that, and so we need to authorize that claim for George Snyder Holiday Dinner Theater in the amount of $1,150. So entertain a motion to approve all standing business, including the payroll allowance docket from the 10th of October, the 22nd of October to the 5th of November.
I'll make motions on all those issues that you just brought up.
We have
I
a
will second that.
first from Gwen, second from Ernie. Any questions on any of that? Just want to say that on the claim, the holiday dinner theater thing, that's not money that we're actually paying out. That's, they have paid into the city for that, and we are paying him for the service. So it's not anything we're out money
I
on.
remember we-
Yeah. All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It's unanimous. And his W-9 is here as well. All right, I don't believe we have any public comment, or do we? Any public comment? Nope, okay, I saw somebody doing the audience, want to make sure. No old business, new business, so we have our voice software license renewal. This is the annual, regular renewal, correct?
Yes.
Nothing has changed?
Nothing
All right, so just our regular annual renewal of our voice software license renewal. This is for our,
This is for our budget, and also for the utilities.
yes, so with the utility department.
Yes.
Entertain a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Motion from Ernie Thompson,
And I will second that
second by
motion.
Glenn Mosier. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. It's unanimous. Okay, the first item that I added to the agenda, and I've given you a packet of information to look over. So, actually just had this meeting this week after the agenda had gone out. We had put it on the schedule, and it's really a great program. Just need board approval pending final legal review of these service agreements to move forward with this. Essentially, what's happening is Duke has a program through which they will come and replace all of the current sodium lights that they maintain in the city. We pay the electricity on those, but they maintain, they're their lights. These are not the decorative street lights that we have in the areas. These are the taller, large, yellow colored lights. They have a program through which they will come and replace all of those in the city with LED technology. So it'll be a clearer light. It won't be that yellow light, same amount of lumens, so nothing brighter, nothing different. And we have 349 lights in the city total. And because if we agree with this service agreement to allow them to come and replace those heads with LED, they actually offer a rebate to us if we take them up on this offer, because we'll be saving so much energy. And so we would actually get a check back from them for $12,390 for this rebate. So this is great, something we've been working on for a while to try to do a full kind of audit of our streetlights within the city. We have a plan to create an online link where folks can put their street on it for evaluation, for us to come see if we need to add a new light, and this gives us some money coming in that we can begin to evaluate and install new lights where needed. So I would need a motion to authorize me to execute the service agreement with Duke pending final legal review.
I will make that motion,
Okay,
definitely.
Motion from Gwen Mosier,
I'll second.
seconded from Ernie Thompson. Got any questions on that?
Uh,
It sounded almost too good to be true, but
Yeah.
the numbers and everything was there, so we're excited to get it done. It's an overall savings for everybody, so.
12,000 will get us a convertible.
No, it won't.
Well, you
Just
know,
tap the top off your smart
I
card.
will.
There you go.
things like lighting add to the appearance.
Yes.
It's also a safety
Safety,
feature.
yeah.
But it adds to it, and a lot of times people think, oh, wow, that's too much money.
Yeah.
And it really isn't.
Well, in this case, we're not spending this, we're getting it, because we're agreeing
Yeah.
to let them change these out, and it will be a better appearance because they won't have that yellow look.
Yeah,
If you drive down Market Street at night, you see we've been switching over the decorative lights to LEDs, and so they are that crisp white light that you see, but then if you look up taller to the street lights, you'll see that yellow glow, and it's very unattractive. So these are switching them out to
yeah.
a more aesthetic pleasing even head for the LED light. So all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. And then the other item that I don't have anything in paper to present because it's just an action item. For about a year, I have had our engineers working to diagnose and propose a solution for a major drainage issue in one of our neighborhoods, Hidden River Valley. There had been previous work done out there to solve a major drainage problem, but what has happened is that as the neighborhoods adjoining it have completed, so this would be Heritage Place and Ashley Springs, they have an influx of water coming, a higher amount of water coming into their neighborhood. And the engineers have been making individual home visits with people to look at, sinkholes that are on their property, flow of water, any changes that the homeowner has done to the property that are not our fault or responsibility that might have changed things. And ultimately, they've come up with a potential phase 1 solution that will involve installing a new culvert lower under High Jackson Road to help move that water through at the low end of the drainage faster and more efficiently. Before we can really begin that, and that is something eventually we will have to discuss funding on through the council, but not till next year, because anything to be appropriate this year, we just have to reappropriate for next year anyway. But the first phase, the first step of this process would be to authorize us to move forward with seeking any easements that we need to get from homeowners to install culverts enlarge culverts under their driveways, do any ditching that needs to be done, those kinds of opportunities. So what I need from the board as a first step is a motion to authorize me to move forward with that with Perry's help, getting those easements acquired when the engineer draws up the places where we need those easements. So.
Have you been there and talked to the people? or
Yes,
they-
well, I had, what we did was we were getting individual complaints over and over, so we just paused last year and did a full listening session with the neighborhood, invited everybody in the neighborhood, had the engineers here. We did it here at City Hall. They came in, they identified their properties, and over the year, they scheduled individual home visits with them. And then last month, we met with those homeowners again at the Arts and Enrichment Center and showed them kind of the rough plan, and it only directly affects 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 people, 5 individual properties right now, 4 or 5. And so before we move forward with the next step, we just want to make sure that we're giving Perry the authorization to talk to them about their easements, but, work with the engineer and getting that step first, because that's going to be the first hurdle, is making sure we have access to do what we need to do.
Sure.
So,
I just wondered.
Yep.
I'll make that motion.
okay, have a motion from Ernie,
And I will second that.
second from Gwen Mosier. Any questions, additional questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? That's unanimous. So we'll continue to do our comprehensive review of drainage issues throughout the city. This is, when we did our listening session in 2020, there were two really major areas. One was Beauhart, Monroe, which we fixed with the culvert replacement this year. And then Hidden River was one that came up. And then we've been doing all the smaller ones as they come up as well. We've repaired quite a bit, but that's something we want to keep our eye on as we move forward. All right. Anything else, Donna, that you need from us?
No, thank you.
Perry, anything? You good? All right, nothing else, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Motion from Ernie,
I'll second.
second from Glenn, all in favor, say aye.
Get some for us this time.
Yep. We are adjourned.
They're
Thanks,
gonna
go,
move-
Bruno.
they're gonna move together.